Hey everybody, it's Lavender Rose. What I'm doing here is I bought these trays right here. Now, people were complaining about them not being very sturdy, but I found out if you pick them up in the middle like this, it works great. So, very easy to use. I got some of these little six little container things so I can put my seeds in there, get them growing, get them up, and then be able to plant them. I'm getting ready to plant some evening primrose. These seeds I've had for a little while, so they either may come up or they may not, but I saved them from a plant. So anyway, I've got to fill up my little trays, and I've been using this scoop thing, which works really well, and you just take it and do it like that. Now this is Miracle Crow. It's not the real fine planting soil. You have to break up some of this stuff. But I've used it on several things, and everything's done really well that I put in there. And I had a partial bag left, so I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead. I ran out of my little potting soil. And I thought, I'm going to go ahead and try to use this and see how it's going to work out. So y'all will be with me, and we'll find out. I love planting flowers. Absolutely love it. My grandmother, she always had flowers, and she's the one who got me loving to plant flowers. And she said, she told me, she said, you always plant extra flowers. And she says, and you always share them. You share them with your friends, you share them with neighbors, you share them with people who comes over to visit. And said you send the flowers home with them, and says it makes their day. And maybe they can't have a garden, or maybe they can't get out to have a garden. And she said you always do that. And she said you share your seeds with them. And she said they'll share seeds with you, so that way you get new different kind of plants. And your garden will just get bigger and bigger, and you'll have all kinds of things in there. So you see what I'm doing? I'm just doing that. Now for the video purposes, I'm just going to stop right there, and I'll finish up the other in a little bit. Here's the evening primrose. These are like super tiny, little itsy bitsy seeds down there. I don't know if you can see them or not. They're really small. I'm going to see if I can go in with this little scoopy thing here. It's actually from my jewelry that I have brought out here. Okay, so you can see how tiny they are. I'm just going to kind of go along tap. Hope they don't get too many in one little place. These evening primroses, they bloom when it's just about getting dark. They are so fascinating to watch. You go out every evening about dark, just before dark, and you can watch them twist, opening up. And it is just the fascinatingest thing you can see. My daughter had some, and she gave me some of the seeds. And so now I'm planting them down here. And if I can get these to grow down here, that would be wonderful, because they are just simply interesting to watch. And I will do it. If I can get them to grow, I will do a video on that. So there you have it. We've got those planted there. That's the evening primrose. I'm going to continue with the rest of it. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have them to like and subscribe. And come back to visit with me, because I love to share the plans, the things I've got going on. And I love gardening. But my grandmother, she would always give you flowers when you come to her house. You know, she'd cut them for you and send you home with a big old bouquet of flowers, and that made her so happy. And that's where I get it from. I love my flowers, and I love to share them. And she was just a big person on sharing. She said that it was just the best thing you can do. And she said maybe somebody's not feeling good, and you give them some flowers. And she said if you're going to visit with them, just take them some flowers. Go out there in your garden, cut them out. And she always had this big, huge garden, flower beds and stuff. And she'd get out there and she would work, and she'd teach me how to do it. And she said, she asked me one day, she says, when you grow up, are you going to have flowers? And I said, yes, ma'am, I am. And she said, well, what kind of flowers are you going to have? And I was pretty small. I didn't know what kind the names of them was. And I said, the kind you can share with everybody. And she just thought that was so funny. And she says, well, that's what you're supposed to do. You share with everybody that you can. And it makes them happy, makes them feel better. And it makes you happy because you like doing it. And like I said, she would get out and she would work her flowers and everything, get the weeds out and all that. All right, so we got those done. So this may quit in the middle of it. If it does, then that's okay. But we're going to try to get the rest of these planted. I had this already watered, and it's kind of dried out a little bit. All right, so we got them in the little scoopy thing. We're just going to go along and tap. Tap, 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 tap. And just try not to drop too many at one time. And I'm hoping these have survived the moving trip or whatever, and they will come up because, like I said, they're fascinating. They're absolutely fascinating to watch. And they only bloom in the evening, and you can actually see them twisting and opening up. It's just really fascinating how it works. But it's, you have to get the old-fashioned evening primrose, or they have some other kind that doesn't do that. Okay, I believe we've got everything now. Alrighty then, so there we go. So we'll save more for later in case these don't come up. We'll still have some, and we can do it again. I hope you've enjoyed visiting with me today. Please like, subscribe, and do all that, and come back to see me, because I so enjoy having you here for a visit. Have a good day.